Tune in right now. This is not a video you are watching. It is an energy transmission that is watching you. It has begun. The clocks are no longer ticking. They are vibrating. The air around you has become thick, dense, as if charged with ozone before a thunderstorm that is not yet on the horizon, but that every cell in your body can already feel. October 21st is not a date on the calendar. It is a singularity point, a portal that your entire life, all your lives, have been leading you to. This is the final warning. This is the last chance to choose consciously. The fabric of reality has worn thin, like old velvet rubbed down to its threads. And through these worn patches, a light is already breaking through, dazzling and relentless in its purity. You feel it. You feel it in your bones. You came here for confirmation that you are not going insane. And I am here to tell you, your mind is the only thing that can deceive you now. Trust only your body. Trust only the whisper of your heart. This transmission is an activation key for those who are ready, for those who are tired of playing by the rules of a dying world. Don't listen to the words. Listen to the vibration behind them. Your body. Pay attention to it. Do you feel that strange, deep cellular fatigue? As if all the energy has been drained from you, as if your limbs are filled with mercury. This is not an illness. Your body is shedding its old energetic shells, like a snake shedding its skin. This is the process of deleting gigabytes of outdated data accumulated over lifetimes. And the fog in your head, that thick, gray haze that makes it hard to find the words, it's not absent-mindedness. It's the old, linear, logical mind going offline, because its processor is not sufficient to handle the new incoming codes of light. Your operating system is being upgraded. And that quiet, almost inaudible vibration in your body, especially at night, or the sudden tingling in your palms and feet as if a gentle electric current is passing through you. This is not your nerves. This is your physical structure tuning itself to a new frequency, like the strings of a musical instrument. Your palms are centers of creation, and they are being activated. The chills that go down to the bone, or the sudden waves of heat that wash over you from head to toe. This isn't a failure of your body's temperature regulation. It's the burning off of karmic debris at a cellular level. And that quiet, high-pitched, ringing hum in your ears that you hear in the silence, it's not tinnitus. It is the sound of the universe's tuning fork, aligning you with your true note. I repeat, your body is not breaking down. It is remembering its original divine blueprint. Now, your emotions, that pendulum swinging from the abyss to the heavens. Do you feel that causeless, chilling, existential anxiety rising from your solar plexus? It's not yours. You, like a sensitive receiver, are picking up the agony of the collective unconscious. It is the death cry of the old world clinging to its illusions. And then, an hour later, a sudden, crystal clear, almost childlike optimism. A glimpse of light, a feeling that anything is possible, that something grand and beautiful is about to happen. This is not bipolar disorder. This is you peeking behind the veil and seeing glimpses of the new reality that is already waiting. Tears. Sudden, hot, releasing tears that well up for no apparent reason. Do not hold them back. Your body is releasing accumulated pain through water, cleansing your emotional reservoirs. And those flashes of anger, of irrational, almost animalistic irritation at small things. This is not a breakdown. This is your system forcibly deleting corrupted files. Old grievances, victim programs, implants of helplessness. October 21st is an energetic spotlight that illuminates and pulls to the surface absolutely everything that was hidden in the darkest cellars of your subconscious. Not to punish, but to heal forever. So what is actually happening? October 21st is the culmination of a process I call the Great Awakening of the crystalline heart grid. Imagine that your heart is not just a muscular organ. It is a complex, multidimensional crystalline structure, a perfect geometric antenna designed to receive and transmit the divine frequencies of love and creation. For eons, for hundreds of incarnations, this crystalline grid has been covered with layers of dirt, soot, and scale. These are your fears, traumas, resentments, and guilt. This grime distorted the signal. It made you feel lonely, separate, small. And now, at this very moment, a powerful, focused pulse of sound and light is coming from the very center of the galaxy. This is not just energy. It is a resonant frequency of absolute purity. And October 21st is the day this pulse reaches its peak power. Its purpose is to create a vibrational resonance in your heart grid so strong that all the accumulated grime, this entire crust of pain, will simply crack and fall away. This is a complete, total reset of the suffering matrix. It is a return to your factory settings, the creator settings. This is not just a reboot, it is the activation of your true potential. Why now? Why is this happening with such intensity? Because a critical mass has been reached. A sufficient number of souls on the planet have done the inner work for their crystalline grids to become strong enough to withstand this activation, rather than crumbling to dust. The planet Earth itself, as a living being, is raising its base frequency, and its own crystalline grid is ready to synchronize with yours. This is no longer the gentle, coaxing wave you were used to. This is a fiery, surgically precise stream of light that acts like a laser scalpel. This stream cuts away everything false, everything illusory, everything that is not you. This is not a punishment. It is an inevitable evolutionary leap that you yourself chose before your birth. You knew you would come here at this specific time to participate in this great transition. Your soul has been waiting for this moment. Your heart knew that the day would come when it could shine again at full strength. That day has come. And the energy of October 21st is not an invitation. It is a summons that cannot be refused. It is a call home to your true self. You are looking for proof. Your mind demands signs. Look around you, but look not with your mind, but with your heart. Have you noticed sudden, bright, full rainbows in the sky where there shouldn't be any? This isn't just optics. It is the visible manifestation of the global energy grid's activation, the light refracting through its new facets. And that strange silence that sometimes falls, a silence that resounds, that is full of presence. This is the hum of the new reality breaking through the noise of the old matrix. Have you noticed that water sometimes changes its taste, becoming sweeter, softer? Water is a liquid crystal. It is the first to absorb and transmit the new codes. And the shadows. Look at how the shadows behave. They have become deeper, more contrasted, as if the world is gaining an extra depth, an additional dimension. This is not a play of light. This is the old, flat scenery of the three-dimensional world beginning to lose its power, and you are starting to perceive the true, multi-dimensional volume of reality. And the synchronicity in conversations, when you've just thought of something and another person says it, this is not a coincidence. It's your activating crystalline grid creating an instantaneous resonance with the grids of other people. The old, slow reality is crumbling. The new, instantaneous reality is already here. Now look within. The signs in your own world are even more obvious. Your tastes. Have you noticed that you are no longer drawn to heavy, dead food? Your body is physically rejecting low vibrations. Alcohol, sugar, meat suddenly start to feel like poison, like interference. Your body instinctively craves pure, living, vibrant food. Fruits, vegetables, clean water. This is your crystalline grid demanding clean fuel for its work. It needs light, not darkness. Your intuition? It has sharpened to the level of a superpower. It's no longer a quiet whisper you can ignore. It is a loud, clear, gut knowing. You just know where to go. You just know what to say. You just know who you can trust and who you need to stay away from. Your inner compass, tuned to the pole of your soul, now works flawlessly. And your dreams, they have become vivid, tangible, almost real. There is no more chaos in your dreams. In your dreams, there is learning. Your nervous system is being instructed in your sleep. New archives are being unpacked. Your consciousness is learning to navigate the new energies. Waking up, you carry this knowledge into your day. And relationships. This is the most painful and most obvious area of signs. Look at how people from your past, seemingly for no reason, are simply disappearing from your field. Without quarrels, without drama. Quietly, naturally, as if a river is calmly changing its course. This is not an accident. Their vibrational frequency no longer matches yours. Your crystalline grid, gaining strength, creates a field that gently pushes out everything that is not in harmony with it. Masks. You have started to see masks on people. And this is not a metaphor. You physically feel the falsehood. Another person's lie is felt by you as cold, as dissonance, as an unpleasant smell or taste in your mouth. Being around insincere people becomes physically unbearable to the point of nausea. Your system no longer wishes to spend a single erg of energy maintaining illusions. It seeks only pure, authentic resonance. That's why old connections are breaking. Not because you or they are bad, but because you are vibrating at different, incompatible frequencies. The system is deleting files that are incompatible with the new operating system. Let's talk about what's worrying your mind. Money. Abundance. I declare all programs of poverty, scarcity, lack, and the struggle for survival are not your programs. They are a viral code written onto the hard drive of your subconscious by generations of your ancestors and the old matrix. This code creates cracks and chips in your crystalline heart grid, causing it to leak, to lose energy. You are trying to fill a cracked vessel. It's impossible. The energy pulse of October 21st is an antivirus stream of the highest frequency. It doesn't heal the cracks. It creates such a powerful resonance that the entire structure of your grid is rebuilt, returning to its original whole geometry. The cracks simply disappear. The programs of poverty are erased because they have nothing left to cling to in your new whole structure. You stop chasing money. You remember that you are the source. The flow of abundance begins to move through you easily and naturally, often from the most unexpected places. Because a whole crystalline structure is by its nature a magnet and an amplifier of energy. You are the generator of reality, not its victim. And now, about love. Your heart is not just a magnet. It is a radiant crystal. But over hundreds of lifetimes, its shining facets have been left with scars, scratches, dark spots from past betrayals, disappointments, and losses. These are the carbon deposits of pain. They are what caused you to attract karmic, toxic, painful relationships over and over again. You weren't attracting love, but partners whose actions pointed out your own uncleaned facets. The great awakening of the crystalline grid is the cosmic laser polishing of your heart. The impulse of October 21st burns away these carbon deposits, polishing each facet to a mirror shine. All etheric cords, all unhealthy attachments to past partners are simply incinerated. And then a miracle happens. The cleansed, shining crystal of your heart begins to radiate its true, pure light, its unique song. And to this song, an equally pure, shining, whole crystal of another being responds. You no longer attract a half to fill your own void. You enter into a dance of two free, shining, self-sufficient universes that choose to create together. And most importantly, your sense of self. That background, constant, exhausting anxiety, that eternal noise in your head that you considered normal, it will disappear. One moment, you will realize that there is silence in your head. But it will not be the silence of emptiness. It will be a resounding, full silence of presence. You will hear yourself for the first time. You will feel a deep, unshakable harmony with yourself and with the world for the first time. This is a state of crystalline clarity where you know exactly who you are, why you are here, and what you need to do next. This is your new operating state, the state of the creator. From this state, struggle disappears. Resistance disappears. The need to prove anything to anyone disappears. You simply are. And your presence is enough to change the reality around you. Your true creative power awakens, not to achieve goals, but to enjoy the process of creation. It's as if in a stuffy, locked house where you've lived all your life, all the windows and doors have suddenly been thrown open, and fresh air, sunlight, and the singing of birds have flooded in. This is your birthright. But there is a price. There is always a price for true freedom. Before the new operating system can be fully installed, the old system must be completely removed. And this process will not be quiet. It is a fiery purification. It is necessary. You cannot build a new temple of light on the rotten, parasite-infested foundation of an old prison. The foundation must be burned clean. And this fire will pass through you. October 21st and the days surrounding it may be the most difficult for you. It will be like a severe fever before a full recovery. The system will expose and delete all the old viruses, and you will feel every single one of them. All the pain you hid, all the anger you suppressed, all the tears you never cried, all of this will rise to the surface with immense force. Do not be afraid of this fire. It is not destroying you. It is burning away everything that is not you. Trust this process. It is guided by the higher wisdom of your own spirit. It is in this moment of intensity that the final exam will come. When your inner shadow rises, when all your deepest fears, doubts, guilt, and shame come out, the old matrix will make one last attempt to hold you back. It will send provocateurs. People in your circle, even the closest ones, will suddenly start pushing your buttons, devaluing your experience, blaming you, dragging you into old, meaningless dramas and conflicts. This is a test, a check. Will you maintain your new state of the observer, or will you get drawn back into the game? Pour your precious energy into the black hole of the old matrix and revert to your old settings. Your ego will scream in panic, demanding that you defend yourself, argue, prove your point. This is its swan song. This is the spring cleaning before new, beautiful furniture is brought into your home. Let the dust rise. Don't fight it. Just watch as it settles. So what should you do at the peak of this event? The answer will surprise you. It is ridiculously simple. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Your task is to become a total, loving, accepting observer of your own process. Imagine you are sitting on the bank of a raging river, simply watching as it carries past you the old garbage, the debris of the past, the rotten leaves of old beliefs, the dark water of stagnant emotions. You do not jump into this river. You do not try to stop it. You just watch, with compassion but without involvement. Disconnect from external noise as much as possible. News, social media, empty conversations. Drink plenty of clean water. Water is the best conductor for the new light codes into your cellular structure. Trust the process completely, recklessly, like a child. Your higher self is a brilliant surgeon, and the operation is already underway. Do not interfere with your doubts. Breathe deeply and calmly. When a wave of fear or pain arises, breathe right through it. Do not resist. Just breathe. This is your only tool and your only action. And what you absolutely, under no circumstances, should do during these days. First, do not engage in conflict. By entering into an argument, a quarrel, a judgment, you instantly create a dissonant vibration that interrupts the download process of the new codes. This is equivalent to canceling the installation. You are rolling back to the old, viral version of yourself. Do not let anyone or anything provoke you into this. Second, do not analyze what is happening with your mind. Your old processor is incapable of understanding the quantum mechanics of this transition. By trying to find a logical explanation, it will cause a system error, panic. Third and most important, do not cling to the old, not to people, not to habits, not to beliefs that are leaving. Imagine the universe wants to hand you a bar of pure gold, but your hands are desperately clutching an old, rusty stone. Your hand must be empty to receive the true gifts. Let go. If something is leaving, bless it and let it go. Do not pour your priceless life energy into the black hole of the dying matrix. It is hungry. Do not feed it with your attention. And then there will be silence. After the storm, there is always a calm. One morning, you will wake up and feel lightness. A lightness in your body, as if a heavy spacesuit has been removed. A clarity in your mind, as if a foggy window has been wiped clean. And a deep, ringing silence in your heart. This will mean the process is complete. The awakening of your crystalline heart grid has taken place. The new operating system is activated. You will look in the mirror and see the same image. But the light in your eyes will be different. You will go outside and see the same world, but you will feel it differently. You will start to notice beauty where you once sought grayness. You will start to hear music in the silence. A complete synchronization of your soul, your mind, and your body will occur. They will begin to sound in unison, like a perfectly tuned orchestra. This is the state of wholeness. Welcome home. You are no longer a part of reality. You are the creator. You are this. You always have been. Now you have remembered.